Alright, we're videoing. So I wanted to make a video on why and how I filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So there's like two different, there's probably more, but I only know two. I know Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 13 is where you put all your debt, even your unsecured debt or whatever you want in there, and you pay it like weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever. But Chapter 7 is where all your unsecured debt that doesn't get, or your secured debt that doesn't get touched, but your unsecured debt, for example, if a vehicle gets repossessed, that's unsecured debt. Well, I bought a brand new 2024 Duramax 2500, and when I bought that, not I bought that in December of 24, and then 25 comes in January. We get told we're getting cut back to 4 days a week. Working at the coal mines, your job's never guaranteed. The coal mines is always going to be a thing, but your job's never guaranteed. So working there, we got cut, and we was doing fine for 3 years straight. I got hired on when I was 18. I'm only 21. I filed Chapter 7, but we was doing fine, and coal prices went low, so that's why they cut our hours back to 4 days a week. They said it would last about 6 months. Well, 6 months goes by, and we're now down. We're still down to 4 days a week. So after that, I started getting behind, but I know a 1 day difference, that's bad. Well, coal prices went low, so our monthly bonus, we didn't get that. And also, I was always told, base your checks on 40-hour weeks. Well, I'm young and dumb. I'm thinking I'm making a lot of money. So when I was 18, I bought a car, and then I bought a Duramax, then I bought a 2024 Malibu. I still have that. I bought a 2024 John Deere tractor, 1023E, and honestly, I mean, it just sucks. But so yeah, I paid $1,500 to my attorney. He filed Chapter 7. So now I went from $130,000 in debt to 40,000. So all my unsecured debt, that's gone away. But I still have and then you can sign a reaffirmation agreement. So like the car, the tractor, all that stuff, I had to sign a reaffirmation agreement. I don't have no good setup. Anyways, I so after I filed Chapter 7, you have to take like a course. It's easy, and then you gotta do an online or a phone call for court. So you don't really go to court, because ever since COVID, they've done it on Zoom call, and I had to do a Zoom call with my attorney. I didn't even meet my attorney. I did everything online, and then I met him through Zoom call, and then after that, I was planning on doing it for a while, but I never had the money to pay my attorney. So, but finally, when I got the money to pay my attorney, that's when I did it. And thank gosh, because right now I would be getting sued, my checks would be getting garnished, I wouldn't even be able to pay my power bill. So that's one good thing about Chapter 7 bankruptcy. And also, now that I'm discharged 3 months later, my credit score went up 100 points. So, I don't know why, but it did. And now I drive a ragged ass 03 Silverado 1500, but it's fine because kids are still they're in the 2024 Malibu, which is not about nice things, this, that. It's just about reliability. You want reliability for your kids and for yourself so you can make it back and forth to work. I bought that Duramax because I've always wanted a diesel. And I love Chevrolet. That's why I have a Malibu car and an 03 Silverado. But I mean, it's hard. Like, there's probably people that'll see this video and be like, oh, it's easy, blah, 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 whatever. But it's hard. I mean, my power bill's so expensive, and honestly, everything's just hard. But it's part of life. And yeah, I mean, it's part of life. I'm going to move this and hold it. But when I filed I was like, scared I'm gonna ruin my credit and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I was just scared I was gonna ruin my credit. And anyways, I went to making from $1,600 a week to $800 a week. I barely made $800 a week. My last check Friday was $802. That's ridiculous. It's hard to live off $800 when you're taking care of 3 people, 2 kids and another adult. Yes, she could get a job, but I want her at home with my son all day. I couldn't imagine putting him in daycare. He would be lost. So, and I've paid for daycare before. It was like $670 something a month, and I paid like over $8,000 on daycare, and it only got me $600 back in taxes. It's ridiculous. Anyways, chapter 7, bankruptcy. I should have did chapter 13, but I'm glad I didn't because they told me it would have been $1,250 every 2 weeks. I barely even make that now. I used to make it, but now I don't. But it is what it is. I think if you're ever gonna filing bankruptcy isn't for broke people necessarily, but in my case it was. I was too broke. I let my vehicles get repossessed so they couldn't sue me. I couldn't pay for it. But hell, rich people file bankruptcy. I mean, what's his name? I can't think of his name. He played for the Steelers. He filed bankruptcy. Like Steve will do it, filed bankruptcy. I just want to make a video on there because I always mention it in my lives, and I mention it. Yeah, just in my lives I mention it a lot, but because people like make fun of me if they see something, they're like trailer park, this, that. I mean, my house was free. I live in a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, double wide, and honestly, I don't have a house payment, but I still have a $500 power bill. It's really hard. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video. Please, if you see this, please subscribe.